Hello, Ion. How are you feeling today?
Better than expected. It seems that the physical therapy is starting to take effect.
That is wonderful to hear.
I
Was
was,
there... My apologies.
oh, go ahead. You first.
I was simply going to inquire as to whether or not you needed something, or perhaps wish to speak.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Maybe, like, some fresh air?
I see. You have been very anxious to leave.
Not to mention, I've been trying to collect Andy's flowers, and it doesn't seem anybody here has any. So I'm not gonna get much done by staying here in the ship.
Of course. Do you have any estimates as to how many there are?
Could be any number. Andy communicated with a lot of people, but really only gave them to people she bonded with very closely. Trying to think.
I wonder if perhaps Hylic might be able to come up with a scrying spell that we could use in combination with the flowers that we have already collected to assist us in finding more. Perhaps in finding a more general location, or perhaps a person.
Okay. I'll talk to him and see if I can't get right on it. Uh, in the meantime, uh, how are things going on here?
Fine for the moment. Well, that is not entirely true.
What do you mean?
One moment. Hello, Mr. Xanders.
Hybris? Apologies, I can come at, formalities aside, I need Aegis' help with something that is very time sensitive.
I see. And what might that be?
I need people who are physically strong or technologically strong to assist in an evacuation of the realm of Kitsune.
I see.
Over the past several days now, from what I understand, they've been in a heavy conflict. Only the one side that is fighting the Kitsune are aiming to absolutely slaughter them all.
Who is this?
As far as I'm aware, it's another continent or something in that realm. But this has to do with Zach's fiance specifically. Remember?
Yes, I know of him.
Yeah. Essentially, people are, from what I understand, people are being slaughtered in the thousands. There's a lot of casualties down there already. This has been going on, as I said, for a few days now, so time is unfortunately of the essence, as we don't know how people there. In fact, I have no recon of the area, I got no intelligence of the area. I'm getting all the best stuff I can together right now.
I see. We may be able to provide some assistance, but I will certainly need more information on the situation before I commit anything.
I know, I wish I had more information to give. The only thing I know about the realm is that it restricts magic. It makes everybody human. Which is why I'm asking for technological assistance here, as from what I understand, technology can reign supreme. As it's not affected.
That is...
But we are dealing with a lot of enemy troops there, and the people I've already briefed on it are well aware that the rules of engagement are return fire only. Where rescue civilians, not stop the enemy, because there's no way we're going to do that without people getting hurt.
I see.
Game plan is pretty simple. We set up an evacuation area, we secure it as best as we can, and we send out teams, go out, operate in small teams to find civilians, wherever they may be hiding, wherever they are, and try and get them back to the evac area. From there, we set something up to get people out of the realm, as it is, as far as I know, fairly easy to get people out once you're in.
I see. Well, as I said, I will need more information before I can fully commit any resources. As far as those technologically adept, we have a small group of individuals who fit this description. I am uncertain as to whether or not they would be able to fight against as many individuals as you are estimating. I believe I told you before, we are not an army.
I know. But people are in trouble, and I need help getting them out.
I see.
I literally take anybody at this point.
I see. I will need more information on the location. If I need to send some sort of probe or perhaps a scouting vessel, even if it is just aerial reconnaissance, that will provide me with some more information.
Of course. In the meetup area, this reaches into a pouch. Locations right on this data pad right here. That's where we're going to be meeting up, and where the portal will likely be open to get to the realm. If you want to have one of your drones on standby there to go through before we go through, that'd be much appreciated.
I see. Give me time to go through this information.
If you know an individual by the name of Zach Steele, he has most of the details. He's the one who brought this to our attention.
I see. Well then.
But fortunately, I can't even talk to Saji to see if I can get some lilacs to back me up.
Be careful with the lilacs. Despite the praise that Sachi gives them, they are not as intelligent as he would make one believe.
No war machines. They were made for battle. They can understand basic orders.
Of course.
That's all I need them to do.
Yes. Wow.
Thank you. The meetup time is going to be in approximately 1 hour. I'll send you a message when we're at the location.
Hybris, there's no way.
To mobilize a force. Apollo should have recovered. His repairs should be complete by now. Ebenlock has been on standby, and that is all.
We don't have that.
Myself, but
and those aren't even scouting.
I could send in drones.
I mean, I know I'm a good pilot. Come on now. Want to try to pull all this together this last minute?
Something must be done if there are people in pain. We cannot sit by idly, but at the same time, there is not much we can do. I am certain Apollo will not be able to respond. He needs time to prepare. Ebenlock as well. He has been on standby for so long.
He'd
To be
probably
prepared.
need just about as much information as you do. Not to mention, we don't know anything about how that reality works, realm, or whatever it is. We don't know how it'll affect our equipment, because our technology doesn't come from there.
Of course.
So sending Ebenlock and Apollo in there could be suicide.
Potentially, yes.
Right, let go about this. Okay. What do you want to do? We got 1 hour.
We can prepare a few drones. I should be able to have the dropships ready to go. We can use those to pilot people out. We won't be able to hold that many. And if we
Can
bring
we
them
pilot
back
the
here,
dropship?
I do not have enough room for an entire civilization.
He said something about evacuating them. He has to have some place to put them, right?
I would hope so. Aside from this, combatants-wise, I feel as though I am the only one who would be ready on such short notice.
Yeah. Sorry. I wish this guy could do more, but unfortunately.
So, what was Drake doing here?
What in flying fu- What?
I suppose they have the same idea.
Alright, who wears it better?
Small cuboid shapes? Luna. But I
Correct
am
answer.
biased.
Yeah.
In any case. I will do what I can. Perhaps the
Is
two
there
of
a
you
way
could
we
be of
can
assistance.
just...
Sure.
What's up?
Well, if you were to provide assistance, drone units, I will need a stable network connection. Perhaps some additional computing power might be in order as well. There are sub-protocols to allow someone else to pilot them, but... well, I suppose the both of you are used to piloting drones at this point.
Hybris would get a ping on the private channel between her and Drake.
I could try to pilot Freya. Oh,
her old body at least.
I see.
Alright.
Drake has sent me an updated list of allied forces. It's not many.
It's not looking good.
No. But perhaps we may be able to save at least a few lives.
Let's see what we can then.
Of course.
I can get suited up right now.
No.
It,
We have been warned that those of organic nature will be restricted. They have limitations. Your biological functions will be forced downwards.
increased gravity.
Same goes for magical aptitude. It's out the window.
Yeah, that much I heard from Rake.
Besides, I would rather you stay here for now. You've only just survived a close call. As I said, I believe I might need both of your help.
Okay. Well, here we are. Let's do it.
May even have to recall a few from Nihilm. I should be able to supply a swarm. Ion, I'll need your help with
Yes, ma'am.
communications and networking. I need to make sure that I have a stable connection to and from this realm. Sorota,
Understood.
you will assist Ion. You will also be in charge of swarm management. I would like to not push too many forward at a time. The both of you will be operators
Gotcha.
in this. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'll begin preparations now.
Alright.
Understood.